I'm Will Hunter, and you're watching Fake Leaf coverage on the Fake Sports Network. Welcome back, Fake Sports fans. Well, the Leafs are down 2-1 in the series against Edmonton Oilers after losing Game 3. Now looking to tie it up in Game 4. So let's have a look at the lineups and then get into the game. Playing for Edmonton on the first line is Dylan Guenther, Martin Necas, and Henrik Sedin. On the second line, Keith Tkachuk, Michael Becca, and John McLean. On the third line is Pete Mahovlich, Kevin Stenlund, and Nelson Emerson. On the fourth line is Dave Schultz, Michael Bunting, and Riley Smith. On defense on the first pair is Samuel Girard with Sergei Gonchar. On the second pair is Darius Kasparidis with Jacob Trouba. And on the third pair is Zach Bogosian with Henry Okuharu. Starting in net is Ken Dryden with Chris Terreri backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Victor Arvidsson, Chris Nyland, and Roy Conacher. Playing for the Leafs on the first line is Alexander Burrows, Bobby Clark, and Lanny McDonald. On the second line, Scott Lawton, Eric Lindros, and Peter Bondra. On the third line, Zach Hyman, Brock Nelson, and Mark Parrish. And on the fourth line is Marcus Johansson, Jonathan Taves, and Glenn Murray. On defense on the first pair is Josh Morrissey with Adam Foote. On the second pair is Ivan Provorov with Tyler Myers. And on the third pair is Yusuf Valimaki with Corey Sarge. Starting in net is Dominik Hasek, Archer Sheeloff backing up. And their scratch players tonight are Sean Podine, Randy Hiller, and Philip Kurashev.
Game 4 set to go on the ice tonight. Hi everybody, I'm James Cybulski. This series has been sensational to this point. Let's see if it continues tonight. Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. Puck and struck and this playoff battle is underway. Edmonton's got possession of the puck. Skates to the crease. Makes the save. Right positioning. Looked easy. Gaining steam here on the attack. Oh, excellent use of the stick as he knocks that one away. Edmonton's got the puck against the boards. Passes on over to Foote. I don't think anybody was hanging on to the puck after that hit. Comes up with the block. Absolutely fearless. Toronto's got the puck in the defensive end. To his teammate. Edmonton's got control of it now from their own end. The Oilers in transition at center. Broken up with the stick in the defensive zone. Quick pass across to Nelson. Toronto's going on the attack as they gain the zone. Taken along the wall by Myers. Great defensive play to come up with the puck. With the steal. And he takes the feed. They gain the offensive zone from the middle. Slips by the check.
There we go, Brock Nelson.
And the road team quickly gets on the board, and this place got quiet quick.
Well, it's always tough when you're on the road, James, but when you get off to a good start, you're prepared, and you turn the momentum, it's all in your favor. There's always the question why before a goal is scored, so let's go back and just have a look at the way they defended in their own zone here. Yes, they gave up a high-danger opportunity, but in transition, they were able to capitalize when they got going north, and they were able to get a good chance on net.
The Leafs couldn't have asked for a better start here tonight as they are on the board still early in the first.
Yeah, they get their legs underneath them right from the opening faceoff. They get multiple lines into the game, and they just kept building momentum, and they're rewarded with that first goal of the game.
Toronto's looking to break out of their own end. Feeds the puck across to Lawton. He takes a moment to backtrack but maintains possession. The Leafs take over on possession. He got all of that hit. The Leafs gain control of the puck. The Oilers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Takes a shot. Oh, we got a piece of it to keep it out.
These are the small space skills that some of these athletes have nowadays. They work on it continuously in practice. But to maintain possession while you're being jostled and shoved around, it's incredible to see the hand-eye coordination and the balance in this sequence to take it to the net.
Coughs it up on the play. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. And that's picked off by Stenlund. Fires it into the offensive zone. Toronto's got the puck. And he coughs it up with the pass. Here's the shot. Hasek's going to slow it down here and hang on for the whistle.
Well, a good decision right there to dictate the tempo of the game, especially when he hasn't been busy. He's engaging right now.
Inching closer to the midway mark of the period. 1-0 is where we sit at this point. Great read by the winger to take possession with the two centermen tied up. Murray's got it along the wing. Works it across to Schultz. Takes the feed. The Leafs have it from their own end. Toronto's gained possession. The Oilers scoop it up along the boards. And that shot dies in traffic. Up along the wall on the right side and into the attacking area. Schultz has it in the defensive end. Looks like we got a penalty coming up here. Edmonton's in now. Here's the chance to take advantage with the delayed penalty. They've got the extra attacker on the ice. Murray's been given 2 minutes for cross-checking.
What are you doing, ref? It's Edmonton turn to take the penalties. We took the penalties last game.
Smelling and tasting blood, James. The PK unit, they got to be the task.
Edmonton's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight.
On a one-goal deficit on the power play now, you have to take advantage. You have to find a way to get the coverage moving and find good scoring opportunities.
Comes up with the stop. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And they clear the zone, and that'll shave some time off.
A great sequence by the PK unit. Really aggressive, close quickly on the puck, and they get it down the ice.
Puck battle along the boards. Picked up along the wall by Kachuk. Picked off by Taves. Gets it out of his own end. Retrieves the puck, trying to kickstart this power play. And that one's picked off in the neutral zone. Moves it to Foot. Oh, and he whiffs. Sends it over to Kachuk. Toronto's penalty killers get a hold of it. Trying to get the puck out of his own end. And they clear the puck from the zone.
Now, the PK unit has to be aware of where everyone is, whether they're middle of the ice, whether they're on the wall, and the angle at which they take it off to glass to make sure they get it outside the blue line.
Edmonton's got possession here in the offensive zone. Denied by the goaltender. In front, and a stoppage on the play as the goaltender covers things up. Edmonton's had the scoring opportunities, but they still find themselves behind in the first.
Murray's penalty is almost expired.
The power play fails to convert. They still trail by 1.
Specialty teams are critical, especially when you're down by a goal and you have an opportunity to get the equalizer, and they just weren't able to generate anything on that one. And that's a tough one to take as they remain down by a goal at even strength.
Angles it over to Hyman. Oh, what a glove save there!
Too many bad passes getting picked off.
It's about reaction, and you can certainly tell that it has come in handy for him because he makes an incredible save just by instincts alone.
Past the halfway mark of this period, Toronto's ahead 1-0. And the traffic jam in front blocks the shot. Puts it on net, and that shot gets blocked by one of his own teammates. Sent into the offensive zone. The Oilers get a hold of the puck along the boards. Long pass across the ice. Tries to get it over to Hyman. Great heads-up play in the neutral zone by Nelson. Sends it in front.
Brock Nelson does it again.
What a finish on the play.
Well, these below-the-goal line goals are so difficult to track, James. I mean, when the puck carrier's below the goal line, everyone's turned puck focus, toes are turned, and the shooter gets lost in coverage to a quiet area of the ice and makes himself available for the pass. He delivers a one-timer that just beats the goaltender who's still looking at the puck. But with that goal against, the coach is salty behind the bench right now. You can just see his whole demeanor is negative because he's not impressed with the way his team is playing. You know, it's been a lackluster effort. They didn't come ready to play. They weren't prepared.
The Leafs are on cruise control here in period number 1, Cheryl.
Yeah, they've got a 2-goal lead late in this first period. It's exactly the start they wanted to. They've been pressing all game, but they can't get complacent. They've got to continue to push.
Toronto's got it into the offensive zone. Quick shot! Makes the save. Kasparaitis takes the puck. Takes the pass. Puts it on net. Stops him cold. And the goalie covers up for the whistle. Edmonton's down, but not out. They've had chances. They just haven't capitalized. The Leafs take possession off the faceoff. Feeds it over. Slides it diagonally to Gerard. And he shuts the door again.
I'm not sure where the defense is, but I'll tell you what, the goaltender has been outstanding. Made a flurry of saves to keep his team in this one.
The Oilers take it along the wall. Great reach with the stick by Schultz. Here's a short pass to McDonald. The Oilers have it against the wall. Quick pass to Gonchar. Toronto's got possession at center. Pass is over to Clark. Good, solid check, and he loses control of it. Puck scooped up by McLean. Goes right to the crease. Oh, he stopped it. How did he do that?
I have no idea, James. I don't even know how he trapped the puck, let alone got to it. I mean, unbelievable. His team have got to find a way to rebound off of that one. Unbelievable save.
Burrow's picking up steam. Takes a couple of knocks and loses control. Toronto's got the puck here in the open ice. Myers moves the puck to the corner. Tries to feed it over to Morrissey. Handles that one.
Well, this save is all of the...
Oh, what a save on the play! Whoa!
He's doing absolutely everything he can to keep his team in this game, James. Unbelievable save. The goaltender, they have to have talent, they have to have mobility, they have to be able to track the puck, but they have to have a willingness to find it and fight for any second shot, and that's exactly what happens here. Out-battling, out-willing, and you make the save.
Just here in the late stages of this frame, the Leafs are currently sitting in the driver's seat leading 2-0. Offensive zone face-off, and he wins the draw. And that goes off a player in front. Here in the corner, he grabs the puck. Picked up along the boards by Hyman. Pass to Natchez. And tries to make a diagonal pass to Sedin. Couldn't catch up to that pass. We got a penalty coming up here. That's it for period number 1. Second period action coming up in moments here on EA Sports.
Well, the scoreboard says it was a great start for the Leafs, but everything else says no. The only two people that showed up to start today were Hasek and Nelson Brock. Let's hope that we can get something on this power play coming up.
The Leafs get their man advantage unit out there for the first time tonight.
With their first power play of the game, they've got to be ready to pounce right off the draw. It's all about numbers. They've got to outnumber their opponent here on the PK to find that puck and get it moving on the perimeter to attack the inside.
Oh, and it makes the save, just not enough to keep it out. Right on the doorstep, and that one's stopped. Stenlin's taking it from his own end. Toronto's got the puck behind the net. Looks to pass it to Lindros. Slides it across. Oh, the best save right there. Bring it up.
I thought it was in, James. I was ready for the goal call there, but that is desperation. He finds a way to track and get to that puck. Don't know how, but he kept it out.
And look at this. These fans are starting to get on their feet to recognize what an incredible save we just witnessed.
Yeah, he made an incredible one, didn't he? And you got to embrace it when they're on their feet in support of you, because you know you hear boos often when you let a bad one in. So embrace it. You can tell that he's feeling it right now.
They'll get set to drop the puck as this power play continues. Off the draw, they take possession. Pinned up along the boards. Toronto's got a hold of it along the wall. Edmonton's got the puck shorthanded. From along the walls, they're gaining momentum. The Leafs get a hold of the puck in their own end. Moving into the attacking zone. Feeds the puck over. Oh, he got all of that. What a save by Dryden.
You have to be quick in your crease if you want to be able to deny low zone shots. He does that perfectly as he's tight to the shooter right there.
Lots of hockey left to be played in this period. The Leafs lead this one 2-0. The Oilers PK unit delivers in a big way. Denies him again.
What a great job of tracking the puck. Not one, but two consecutive saves.
Edmonton's got it in their own zone. Moves it quickly over to Lindros. Redirected off a stick. The Oilers gain possession along the wall. The Leafs have it in the offensive zone. Under siege and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. The centerman glided to position. Clark's won the face-off, and now let's see what they can do. Big time stop there. Grabs it and rips it. Oh, you'll win respect for your teammates doing that. What a block. They've really got him on their heels here now. Oh, there's a hit. From the left side, they enter the attacking zone. And now it's grabbed by Schultz. Hasek's going to keep and hang on for the whistle and just slow it down a little bit here.
As a goaltender, you always have to be mentally focused and ready to make a save, James. He hasn't been busy this period, but they're in the lead, so it's a safe play. He elects to hold on.
Pekka's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Edmonton's gained possession along the boards. Here's a pass to the middle. Off the stick, and they can't complete the play. Dishes it off. And that's deflected off someone in front. Here we go. They've really ratcheted up the intensity here now in the O-zone. Quick feed to McDonald.
Oh, that goes in. Lanny McDonald.
The opponent has no answer for them right now because they're relentless on the puck. They've garnered some momentum after multiple.
How did that trickle in?
They don't want to leave any breathing room and let their opponent get some life back. Got to give some credit to the shooter here, James, for finding the hole, and that hole is low glove side. I think that the goaltender, he wants this one back.
Just missed it.
The Leafs have officially entered rout country right now, Cheryl.
Well, I'll tell you, good defense creates offense, and that's exactly what they've done throughout this game, and they've had a ton of shots on net.
Looking to make something happen in the offensive zone. Oh, what a stop! Taken by Lindros. And a stick in the lane ends that threat. Moves it over to Sedin. Feed to the middle. Picked off in front. Battle along the wall. It's a fancy forward to kick it over to his teammate. Here's a chance to the middle. Oh, and he keeps it here. Shuts him down.
Hasek's been outstanding. I mean, he gets to position to be able to make that point-blank save.
Big time hit on the play.
Power forwards are often heavy on their skates. They're strong, they're physical, and they know how to retrieve pucks. And man, can they deliver bone-crushing hits.
Slides the puck over. Up along the wing. Picks off the pass. Intercepted at center by Johansson. And the intensity started to ramp up here after that hit. Here's a great use of the stick right there to poke it away. He's got a step. Oh, what a save! He stopped it. Wow!
Oh, that's an intangible effort that you can't teach, James. That's all about desperation and the will to stop that puck. Let's have a look at that last save again. It was absolutely incredible. You're under pressure, you're under attack, really under siege, and you find a way to get to the puck. This is the stuff that champions are made of.
The Leafs have been on fire offensively tonight, and they lead for good reason here in the second. Nelson's got the puck, and they'll go on the attack. Whiffs on that. Pushes it across to Mahovlich. Takes the feed at center and moves up ahead. Shot, and he makes the save. The Oilers gain possession of the puck here in the offensive end. Hasek's got the puck, and he's going to hang on.
Dryden's been on point tonight here, James. I mean, he's been all over his crease. Team really not playing in front of him. Just have a look at the sequence of this desperation saves that he has to make to keep the puck out. They got to find some legs in front of him and get going the other way.
More than half the frame has been played here. Toronto's on easy street right now. They lead at 3-0. The Leafs will play it from the defensive zone. And that sends a few people scrambling for cover on the bench. The Leafs have a decided edge in the shot department and also in the score as well here in the second. Bunting's won the draw at center. Takes it and looks ahead. Moves it to Schultz. Toronto's got the puck. Scrum along the wall. Toronto's got it from behind the net. And now he moves it to Nelson. Shot! That's gloved by Dryden. And the puck stopper hangs on to get a breather here for the team. Centers get set as they're ready to drop the puck again. Clark's won the face-off deep inside the offensive zone. Denies him!
It's amazing to me how he always looks like he's in the right position because he tracks and reads the play so well. And this time he gets in front of the puck that's right in the middle of the ice as the shooter's got a dangerous opportunity.
The Oilers scoop it up along the boards. Quick pass across to Pekka. Right up Main Street and on the attack. With the stop.
Well, a nice save by the goaltender, and even better is that he redirects the puck to the corner to safety.
Coming down the left wing and into the zone. Turns it aside. There's the whistle as the goalie hangs on. The Leafs lead in a big way here in this second. They have been on fire offensively. Edmonton's got it in the defensive zone. Puck moved over to Jokiharju. Through the neutral zone now, picking up steam. Passes it over. Gives them nothing in front.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net.
Looking to make something happen along the boards. Takes it to the net. Pass in front. Oh, they couldn't complete that.
Gonchar's the leader of this team, James. They're getting blown out right now. You got to look at it as a game within a game, winning this offensive zone faceoff and trying to get a quick punch on net.
Works it across to Nelson. Shakes loose. Big time save by Dryden. Dumps it in. Toronto's got a hold of it against the wall. Here's a short pass to Morrissey. The Leafs played along the boards. With the stop. Puck is frozen and we're going to face off. Toronto's got to be happy with where their game is at so far tonight as they continue to lead big here late in the second. The Leafs will start off on the attack after winning the draw. Denies them in close.
Schultz stick him close, and that's so frustrating, but he grabs another and he gets back engaging in the play.
Dumps the puck in. Turned aside by Hasek. And they'll cover it up, forcing a stoppage in play. Toronto's been putting lots of pucks on net all night long, and they lead it here late in the second. The Leafs win the defensive zone faceoff. Great cross-ice pass. Here they come inside the neutral zone. Shot! What a glove save by Dryden! There's the whistle as the puck stopper elects to hang on. In the final moments of this period, it has been a one-sided affair. 3-0 is where we sit. Quick pass to Tkachuk. And a stick break setup. And we'll get the whistle after the goaltender hangs on. Centers are set. Face-off ready to resume play. The Oilers win the draw. Angles it over to Tkachuk. Takes the feed at center and moves forward. Here's a shot. And he was ready for that save. Feeds it over. Oh, it's another consecutive save.
What I love about this sequence of saves is knowing where the puck is, and his awareness is outstanding. He finds it, he makes the save. Not once, not twice, multiple times.
Off the draw, and he ties up his opponent. The Leafs cross the blue line and are on the attack. Just gets a piece of it to keep it out. Wow!
Dryden's been excellent tonight, James. I mean, the score could be a lot worse. The save percentage is great. He's doing everything.
Oh, he saved it! What a stop!
Wow, that's desperation at its finest to be able to get to that puck.
Oh, he needed to make that save with time winding down. We've played not one, but 2 periods now tonight. It's a chance to go grab that final snack. Go stretch your legs, because a big third period is just around the corner.
Well, the Leafs sure up the intensity in the second period. I think they got a 3-0 lead. Let's hope they can carry this through to the third.
Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cebulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. And they dropped the puck on period number 3. I'd be curious if they take their foot off the gas, because it has been a blowout to this point. Let's send it over to Cheryl Pounder and get her assessment of what she's seen so far tonight.
Edmonton's behind in this game. One reason only, James. Look between the pipes. A hot goaltender seeing absolutely everything and is dialed in. So you know what you're going to have to do? You're going to have to find a way to get someone. 1, 2, double screen, stack, anything to take away their eyes.
Grabbed along the boards by Clark. That's intercepted. And he takes the pass. And that's blocked from someone in front. Quick feed down low. Slides it diagonally to Morrissey. And there it is, stopped by Dryden.
Hasek's been fantastic in this game. It's the timely big save. And he's a real difference maker, not just between the pipes, but also the message it sends to the entire team. Just a calm, right? Anytime you're defending, you find a way to make that save, and now all of a sudden you're moving the puck north. I think you play differently when you have a guy in the net who's making those kind of saves.
Toronto's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the third. Lindros has won the draw. They'll go to work offensively. A chance! Denied with the glove by Dryden.
We know the goaltender was set to this position, square to the shooter, to be able to make that glove save.
Quick feed down low. The Leafs gain control of the puck. Gets it over to Provorov. Lindros moves the puck. On the attack along the boards. The Oilers gain control of the puck against the wall. Pekka's got control of it now behind the cage. Toronto's got control of the puck. Puck skips into the bench and we'll get a reset. The Leafs have been the more active squad offensively tonight, and they lead it early in this third period. Toronto's got possession of the puck after that neutral zone faceoff. Oh, love the defensive stick work there to poke that one away. Big time stop. The Leafs have it against the wall. Through the open ice, they're picking by Dryden.
Does a great job with some great pushes to get to the top of his crease and make the save from a high-danger area.
The Leafs have a significant lead here in the third period. They have brought their A game tonight. Bunting's won a big draw on their own end. The Leafs gain possession. Here's a shot. Puck grabbed by Nelson. That goes off a twig. Taken along the wall by Smith.
Schultz hightails it back into the play after the stick just explodes and he has to grab another one from the bench.
Here's a chance. Oh, denies them with the paddle save. Getting closer to the halfway point of this frame. The Leafs are in cruise control, leading it 3-0. Passes it to Morrissey. The Leafs take it along the wing. Edmonton's ready to go on the attack. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Along the wing up the neutral zone. Puck picked up, and that clams off the iron.
The Leafs playing a game of keep away in the offensive zone, shooting at will. This one wires off of the frame, so it's not going to count. But man, do they have a healthy, comfortable lead.
Toronto's motor has been non-stop tonight. Lots of shots on net, and they lead in the third. Back underway, and they take possession here inside the offensive zone.
There we go, Adam Foote.
Straight goals, they're rolling now.
And talk about confidence, hey, James? I mean, their opponent does not have an answer. They look absolutely stunned. I mean, they are like a freight train just pounding down on them. I love the confidence he had to take this shot, James, but it's because his head was up. He recognized he had the lane, through the traffic jam, and beat the goaltender. Well, it's obvious that the coach is visibly frustrated after that last goal. I mean, they just keep deflating as this game goes on, and they can't figure out a way to get out of it. The coach has to pull some punches, make some adjustments to see if he can get his team back in it.
Toronto's added yet another one here to the total tonight. What a performance.
Yeah, they've had the puck on their stick for a majority of this game. You know the coaching staff is going to be impressed. Hey, maybe they'll get the day off tomorrow.
Fires it! Oh, how did he stop that? What a save by Dryden. Oh, another quick stop!
Everything is exasperated in the playoffs, right? It's bigger, it's grander, and every single play matters. So when you listen to a hit like that, it sends a message, and it pulses throughout your entire team.
Toronto's played arguably their most complete game of the season based on how they have delivered shots on net and lead here big time in the third. A little crashing and banging forces the turnover. And a great save! Oh, what a hit! You might say they reached the end of the road.
Yeah, certainly, James, and these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say play on your toes, play assertive. Well, this play displays that, right? Closing quickly, being aggressive, great spacing, line up your check, hammer against the wall.
Scrum along the boards, they battle for the puck. Sends a pass over. Quick feed to Kasparaitis. At center ice now, he grabs the puck. The Leafs have it now. Moves it quickly over to Lindros.
Toronto's been effective in all three zones. They've held play in the offensive zone. They've carried through the neutral zone. And in particular, they've been fantastic in their own zone. They protected the house. They protected their goaltender. And now it's about protecting the shutout.
Puck scooped up by Foote. Moves it to Morrissey. Feeds the puck to Nelson. Scrum ensues along the boards. Delayed penalty coming up here. Feeds it to Foote. Tries to feed it over to McDonald. Here's the chance to take advantage with the delayed penalty. They've got the extra attacker on the ice.
Brock Nelson with the hat trick.
The pile-on continues, Cheryl.
Oh, it is ugly, and there's nothing worse in the score than having your own crowd just give way on you. They are not happy. You can hear the booing tonight in this building. Just a tough game all the way around.
I think they screamed uncle about 2 of these ago. The Oilers are going to make a change in goal.
Just a tough night all the way around for the entire team.
performance tonight, still showing no signs of let-up here in this third period.
Well, they've had such an impressive performance, James. It's been dominant in all areas of the ice, and there's been no lag or no let-up. The message has been clear by the coaching staff as well as everyone on the bench. Keep pushing.
And the puck leaves the zone. They'll be forced to regroup at center. Toronto's got it now. Denied by the goaltender. Feeds it over to Schultz. Here's a short pass to Tkachuk. We got a whistle as the puck goes out of play.
Nelson's had the hot hand tonight here, James. He's got the hat trick. He's on the score sheet 3 times right now and just doing whatever it takes to get it done, firing on all cylinders. I'd love to see his shooting efficiency after this game. You know that it's certainly elevated, and his entire team is just saying, get him the puck.
Toronto's been way more active here tonight on the ice, and they have certainly capitalized on their opportunities and continue to lead in the third. Quick pass to Yoki-Haru. Oh, you might call that friendly fire as it goes off one of his teammates. Turned aside by the goaltender. And now it's grabbed by Johansson. What's it on net? Oh, and another save! There's a solid collision. Quick feed to Murray. He grabs the puck here at the point. Answered the call there.
Terrari's able to put that puck to the corner, and it really keeps the puck out of harm's way. No second shot opportunity.
Sends it to the middle. Takes it last. The Leafs have played the puck from behind the net. Here's a blast. Off target.
He really bared down on his stick on that one. He got the velocity behind it, but it was nowhere near the net.
Handles the puck. Fires it on net. Off the mask of the goaltender. Boy, right between the eyes. Lowers the boom with that hit. Big save by the goaltender watching that one.
Well, this is an incredible save, James. It's anticipation as well. Recognize that the shooter is in the low slot, getting in front of it and making the save.
Receives the pass. Here's a shot and makes the save. The Oilers move the puck in the defensive zone. Edmonton's got it along the wall. And a nice takeaway in the defensive end by Taves. And he makes the save. Toronto's got a hold of the puck now. Here they come up along the wing. Here's a pass in front. They score!
Who's that? Jonathan Taves.
Good defense leads to offense, James, as they bend, but they do not break in their own coverage, and they're able to get the quick counter-attack, speed through the neutral zone, and they're rewarded for their efforts in the offensive zone with a goal. Another goal and an insurmountable deficit, and the range of emotion this coach has seen since the beginning of the game is incredible, and now he is just angry, at a boiling point. But anything he says or does is falling on deaf ears. He's been tuned out.
Toronto's offense continues to shine here in this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused, and that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
Handles the pass from the right wing. There's a shot.
Scott Laughton gets one.
He's not happy with this goal, James. It looks like he thought he was sealed to the post, but there was just enough room to let that puck slide by.
Toronto's playing almost like they want a day off here tomorrow, Cheryl.
Yeah, I'd say so, and you always look forward to a day off, and this coaching staff has got to be impressed with this team tonight. You know, the ability to get the puck to net, driving the pace of play, and just having really great habits, consistent effort right through the game.
Takes the feed in the middle of the ice. Puck dumped in. The Leafs gain possession along the wall. Picked up along the boards by Lindros. Gets the puck in deep. The Oilers get a hold of the puck in their own end. Feeds it on over to Pekka. Edmonton's got the puck along the wall. Nice zone entry from the middle. Final seconds ticking away, and the home fans are going to give it to them long before the coach will have a chance to blast them. Listen to them. The Leafs wanted to focus on putting more pucks on net going into tonight's game. They have done just that and then some here in the third. Clark's won the draw. Winds up from the point. Locked in front. The Oilers get a hold of the puck. Takes a shot. And one last save. And that's all she wrote from this one here tonight. A shutout victory evens the series. This is your kind of hockey, isn't it, Pounder?
I love it, you know, just looking back at your goaltender, knowing that they're making the difference and then giving you the confidence to play in front of them. And anytime you're in a series or in a big game, your goaltender has to be clutch, and that's exactly what happened. Large and in charge, the tender was tonight.
Thanks so much for taking time out of your schedule to join us tonight. From all of us here at EA Sports, I'm James Cebulski. See ya.
Well, after a slow start, the Leafs took total control of this one, finishing off the rout with the shutout to boot as they outshoot Edmonton 50-28. Edmonton now hits Toronto 41-35. Toronto has more time to attack. Edmonton has the better pass percentage. Toronto wins the faceoffs 24-15, and both teams were 0 for 1 on the power play. For the box scores for Toronto, you had McDonald with the goal and 2 assists. Foote, goal and 2 assists. Brock Nelson, three goals. Morrissey, 2 assists. Provorov, an assist. Lawton, Taves, goals. Burrows, Bondra, Hyman, and Lindros with assists. And Hasek was a perfect 28 for 28 and got an assist. For Edmonton, there was no scoring. Dryden made 34 saves on 39 shots, 5 goals allowed for an .872 save percentage. Then Terreri came in, made 9 saves on 11 shots, 2 goals allowed for an .818 save percentage. And with the win, the series is now tied at 2 apiece. So remember to like, subscribe, and ring the bell so you don't miss the next game for Game 5 of this first round matchup between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Edmonton Oilers.